What's going on, everybody? What is going on? Parker, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping by. Let me know if you guys can hear me. We got some big news to cover today, boys. We got some big news. Alright. Madden 21 franchise update has made Madden 21 not just the best Madden to ever be created, but the game of the year for 2021. Madden 21 is in the running for game of the year. Okay? So here I am. Jay Saunders, man, what's going on, dude? What's going on, dude? Hope you're having a fantastic day or morning. It's morning where I'm at. So I was gonna come in here. You know, it's around 11:30 or 11 o'clock where I'm at. That's when we play our Falcons franchise. But there was an update to Madden, the final update for Madden 21 for franchise mode. This is the big third update that we've been waiting on. Okay. Out of the 3 updates that we had spread out throughout the year, this is the last one. I'm pretty sure this is the big boy. This is it right here. Madden 21. This is the full game now. We finally get the full game. Back in the day, when a person made a game, they made it complete, and then they sold it, and then you bought it for $60. Nowadays, they give you a game that needs a lot of work, and you buy it for $60, and then throughout the year, they make it a full game. By the time Madden 22 comes around, Madden 21 is done, and you're moving on to the next broke game. That's just how it works nowadays. Yeah, so this is the full Madden game. This is the full Madden 21 experience. So now we can fully review, is this game good or not? This is the full game now. So the $60 I spent months ago is finally arrived. All right, we're going to take a look at it. I haven't looked at the update at all. I just read the notes off of their Gridiron deep dive look, and they sound great. They sound like Game of the Year, Best Madden material, guys. All right, we're going to hop into this. I would bring you guys an Atlanta Falcons franchise episode, but unfortunately after the update, currently the EA servers for franchise connected careers are down. I can't access any of my franchises right now. So I've loaded up a new one, and we're going to see what this update is all about. Is it all that it is cracked up to be? And I'm praying that I haven't lost any of my franchise progress, or I will snap. Okay, so let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. We're gonna take a look here. We're gonna chill, and maybe if they get the servers back up, maybe we can actually get to an episode for the Atlanta Falcons. But for right now, I don't know. My franchise is not popping up. Okay, so obviously, the biggest thing, I'm going to pull up the Gridiron notes just in case you guys haven't read them, which if you haven't, I would just suggest you go read them. I'm not going to read every little thing, but you guys can see the biggest thing that's been added is a whole nother tab that says League History on it. Currently, right now, you can see it's locked, but that's because, obviously we haven't played. This is the beginning of the franchise. So, you can go ahead and confirm, and this isn't a big deal to me. Like 2K has previous history, Madden will not have that. It's going to be from the beginning of where you start. So there is no last year. You're not going to see Tom Brady's and the Patriots, throughout the 2000s. And, I'm pretty sure 2K goes all the way back to when 2K was created. Or not 2K, but NBA was created. Someone, if you are a 2K fan, let me know if I'm wrong on that. But I'm pretty sure you can go and look at the NBA finals and see previous history before you even created your franchise. That is not the case here. You see it right here. It says League History. It's locked, and that's because we've only played a season. So technically what they have here can only hold 25 years, because you can take franchise mode all the way up to 25 seasons, and it will hold 25 seasons for your franchise. Honestly, I'm okay with that. That's not a big deal, but it does just prove that they are still multiple steps behind 2K as far as a sports gaming developer. So Jay says, hey, yeah, you're right about 2K, exactly. And so that's my point. Like I said, it's not that big of a deal to me personally because I know I can pull up the history on my computer or whatever if I wanted to really see. But it's just another proof is in the pudding. They're still a step behind. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So, I want to make sure every tab is the same here, which it looks like everything is the same. Literally, the only thing that looks like it's been added is the league history. You can see the Superstar X Factors font is like stretched out now. So that's a little, I mean, that's not a big deal. It's the same thing though. It's just a little stretched out. So let's go ahead. We're going to quick sim a season so we can see what this new tab is all about. And I'm going to give you guys my full opinions on it. And while it's simming, I'm going to read off some of the key highlights that they've updated. Let's go ahead. Let's sim to the playoffs. How about that? So Madden 21, and this is for the Xbox Series X and the PS5. I'm not sure what the PS4 is happening. I haven't touched my PS4 ever since I got my PS5. So if you're still playing on the PS4, these should go for you. I'm not too sure though. So hopefully they're not just. From what I hear, they're really treating current gen or old gen, I guess at this point. They're treating them really bad. There's still people having problems with crashing and stuff like that. And that's fucked up because they sold this game originally for the PS4 first. That should be their first priority. Even though I'm a PS5 user, most people have PS4 and you're doing them dirty. So I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and sim. So key highlights, so they say, is they fixed QB freezing in certain play formations, which I've never had an issue with. They fixed missing Pro Bowl active abilities. Various MUT UI fixes. Franchise update to trade logic and player value. Christopher Shaw, man, welcome. And then they've added League History addition to franchise. There it is. That's it. So out of their 5 key highlights, 2 of those are for franchise. 2 of those. Even though at the beginning of the year they had hashtag trending EA or NFL drop EA. Okay, we get 2 bulletins. We got league history, and we have one of the biggest things we've been begging for as a community for franchise is please update the trade logic and player value and change, change how we scout. They didn't change how we scout, so don't get your hopes up there. But let's go ahead and hop into the franchise updates. Starting off with, let's talk about the improved trade logic. And we're going to be testing that today, by the way. We're going to be testing trade logic today. Okay, so be ready for that. So it says, or wait, let me see if I can't find where it says. These are just the key notes. Where can I go into the deep dive? I got to go into the deep dive. The franchise update deep dive. Here we go. Let me read this. So okay, we'll start with league history since that's what they got first. So here we go. League history. It says revisit the history of your franchise through our new running log of key award winners, conference and Super Bowl champions on a yearly basis. These records will be located in a single hub with a year filter to see the champions and award winners from previous seasons. Now, I haven't looked at this yet. If they do not show player awards, I am going to be disappointed. If I don't see who was the MVP of the NFL in that season, I'm going to be disappointed. I know that you can look at it if you go to roster, but they're tracking all that stuff. All of that stuff should be here. So I'm hoping that's the case. Let's take a look at the playoff bracket really quick. Chiefs, Cowboys, the Browns made it. It's the same. I could have guessed that the Cowboys would be there. The Browns would be there. Nothing's changed there. Let's go ahead. Let's just advance. We want to advance to the offseason completely. Then we're going to test. That's where we can actually really test this thing to see what is the trade logic. We're going to take a look at where the rosters are at and see is the not only is the trade logic fixed, but they've said they have improved AI's ability to draft. So if they have an old Big Ben, they're going to be looking for the next big quarterback. Stuff like that. They're saying that all that stuff is better. Christopher, I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. So I want to see if that's really the case. So 2020 season recap. That's new. Thank you. Okay, I like it. I expected to come in here and be 100% sarcastic and not like anything. I like this. It's a simple stuff like that. Put it in our face. Remind us to look at this stuff. Like, see, 2020 season recap. A place where we can recap the whole year. Not where I have to go to a bunch of different screens and remember to do something. Then I'm like, oh, fuck, I forgot. I wanted to look at this, and then it's deleted. Right here, 2020 season recap. Let's see what happened. We all see that the Chiefs beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Let's see what truly happened in that 2020 season. Here we go. Season recap. Bam! There it is. Holy shit. 2020 season recap. The Chiefs versus the Bears. It even shows, whoa. It shows their NFC champions, how many times they've won. So 9 times NFC champion Cowboys faced the 2-time AFC championship KC. KC beats them 27-21. KC is now a 3-time Super Bowl champion. The Super Bowl MVP was Patrick Mahomes. It shows it in all caps. I like it. First glance, I like it. Holy shit. Okay. Little stuff like this, man, can put you and immerse you into the game. Like, all of this stuff I get. We can go and look around at. Okay? But when you have to go into the game and Can says what, or hopefully I said that right, man. I do apologize if I said your name wrong. It says, what's up? What's new about the update? Well, we're going over it right now. They basically updated history, so it's logging your history in your franchise, and they say that they fixed the trade logic and the drafting logic for CPU controlled teams. We're going to dissect all of this stuff right here, right now, to see if it's true. Anything MUT? No, man, we do not cover MUT, buddy. So if you're a MUT type of dude, I just go on and get on out of here. That's why I labeled it franchise, my friend. Madden 21 franchise update. Not MUT. We don't cover MUT over here. But yeah, first take, man. I like this. All right, Jay, man. See you when you get back, my friend. Yeah, right. He says, okay, so the Bengals would not sign Colin Kaepernick anymore. Yeah, I hope we're gonna find out though. We're going to dissect this and see if it's true. Because man, they've got to come with it. With this update's got to be, it's got to hit, or they're going to lose a lot of. I mean, everyone's already hopeless at this point, but they're gonna have to hit with this. Zach says, yo, I won first place in my first homebrew competition last night. Man, congratulations, dog. Congratulations, man. You had to send some of that my way. But yeah, that's the thing. The biggest thing is, like, are they going to be making dumb signs? Like I said earlier, dang, you went 4-12 in your online franchise and won the division. That's pretty sad, dude. But yeah, it's like, okay, are the Steelers going to go for that quarterback? Big Ben retires. We seen in our current franchise that we're doing, they decided to go with second string Jacob Eason instead of trying to look for the future. Do you see what I'm saying? So they're saying that stuff is fixed. Okay? I want to see that. We're going to test that here today in this franchise. But this screen is the first screen that you can look at after the season is over. The 2020 season recap. I like it. And then look at this. You see, there's R2. We can go back to this page anytime we want. So here it is. This is the screen. This is the big reveal. You do get to see the yearly rewards. We get the NFL MVP. Patrick Mahomes won it. Coach of the Year, Andy Reid. Offensive Player of the Year, Russell Wilson. Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. Offensive Rookie of the Year, DeAndre Swift. And Defensive Rookie of the Year, so, okay. I guess I like this. Now that I'm taking a little more, I wish there was a little more here. Zach Keister says, I think going with Eason is realistic. He knows the system. But Zach, let's be honest. Like we can role play that, but is that really what the computer was doing, or did they just get, or did that just work out? You see what I'm saying? Like, so I thought there was gonna be more to this. I'm not gonna lie. I seen the R2 button. I thought we were gonna be able to like. So, is there any other key things that we would like to see here, or is this good? What do we view this, guys? This is it right here. You're gonna be able to look at every season. What do we think about this? Is this nice? I mean, obviously we like it, but is there something missing? Yeah, man, dude, the yard is one of the worst ideas they ever introduced, man. The yard is stupid. I'm glad it's going away. I hope it never comes back. Zach says, I wish it was like FIFA. Overalls hidden and heavily impacted by performance. I don't understand what you mean. Oh, overalls hidden. Like completely hidden. Like over, yeah. Well, we're gonna get into all the scouting and stuff. Yeah, exactly, man. You know, I'm not a big fan of the yard for that. So I don't know if that's. Let's go see. Is that the page? Is that the league history page? Please don't tell me that's the league history page. It is. It's the league history page. Are you? Wait, is that seriously the page? I thought that was just the recap. View Super Bowl results, MVPs, and awards. No. Is this seriously going to be like that? What? Guys, okay, there's a problem with this. You want to know what? If you guys have ever played 2K, do you guys know how they have it set up where it's a one big page, it takes up the whole screen, and you can literally see from okay, for example, if we played 10 years, we would be able to see from 2020 to 2030. All, and we could go up the line. But here we're going to have to keep flipping pages. That's just weird. Why would they set it up like that? That's weird. I don't know if I like that. I mean, at least we have it. You know, that's fine. It's not a big deal, but whatever. You know what I mean? But like if I wanted to take a look at everything, I'd have to just flip page by page by page instead of getting it all on the one screen for the Super Bowl. I thought they were going to have it broke up to just a Super Bowl page as well, where you could see the list of Super Bowl winners or Super Bowl matches. Like if you ever go to like, oh man, I don't know. If you go to NFL.com and you type in like Super Bowl list, it shows it all on one page. Why wouldn't they just do that? That's how 2K does it. Why not just copy 2K at this point? Like damn. As far as like stuff like that goes, you can still view retirements. That's not changed. All right, let's see. Let's go to trading here. Oh, we can't trade yet. Let's
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them so you don't lose them next season.
let's see if anything like this is done, or anything like this has changed. It all seems the same. You know we're gonna get
The closer you're, this
let's
is
get
the player card. Here you can see
let's give this boy a contract, man. Why not? Okay, never mind. He doesn't want to play. I don't blame him. He doesn't want to play for us. That's fine. You know what? Whatever. We're just gonna advance, and I want to test the trade logic here. I want to test the trade logic since that's what they have said has been improved. Okay, let's see. It is trade time. Now, I picked Miami. I don't know how much trade, you know, pool we have here. Let's see. Let's see here. What's something that you can cheat the system with? I know you could do like let's try and get Khalil Mack. Let's see how hard it is to acquire. Try a Russell Wilson trade. Okay, yeah, Cameron, that's a good idea. Let's do that. Let's see, what would it take if we wanted to get Russell Wilson, for an example? And I guess that's kind of realistic, though. He wants out. But then again, I mean, that's real life. The game ain't going to know that he's unhappy. But let's see. What would be unrealistic? Let's put Tua Tagovailoa, or well, no. Because he could technically be like the next big thing, right? Let's do something they don't need. Let's do Devontae Parker. And a third. Let's just see where this goes. So it's in the yellow. Asking price is 3 first. I don't understand what you're talking about. Oh, asking price is 3 first picks. Okay. So anything under that would be obviously unrealistic. Let's see what they do with the 2s. So all of that is yellow. I don't think this would get taken. Did they update the screen? Does this screen look different to you guys? Or am I tripping? Yeah, they updated the screen. I gotta go back real quick. I want to go to one of my old videos. Like, it looks different, dude. Or am I just tripping? Or am I just tripping? Is there a video where I traded somebody? I don't even know. I don't know if that would work, though, even before the update. Let's try a young... It does look different, right? Okay, they view this guy pretty at yellow. Which, I mean, he is young, but he's 65 overall. I don't think that would work either. No. Okay. What if I gave him a first-round pick? Whoa. Whoa, that is second pick. What do you guys think about that? Should that have boosted it up that much? Okay, so we see the big difference. So they said they wanted to update this. They said, I'm pretty sure, here, let me read this. Trade logic, okay, let me read this to you guys. Trade logic and player value improvements. In many cases, we took top reported community issues with trade value as direct inspiration to design and implement ways to address those concerns in a way that gives tangible changes for Madden NFL 21 and serves as a foundational piece for our tuning in the future. We can and will be better adapting our core systems to better reflect a more realistic player movement experience in the future. So this is the start of whatever they're trying to do. They said that they fixed issues where high overall / dev players did not have the value due to player archetype differences. I didn't know that was a thing. Added logic for CPU teams to be able to recognize context around when a player is actually an upgrade when acquiring a player that is not a starter on their current team, but would be for the new team. Allow CPU teams to better recognize when a lower quality caliber player is circumstantially starting rather than a 70 overall getting the same base value for being CB1 as a player like Stephon Gilmore would. So if you guys don't understand what that means, is like, I guess before this, I can't use the Seahawks for example, but let's say, okay, let's find a low starter cornerback. Like, okay, this guy right here. Like, Mike is a 77 overall. He's going to get a higher value, though, because he is their starting cornerback. So he's going to get viewed the same as every other starting cornerback, even though they're not on the same level. But because he's starting for them, they're viewing him as, oh, he's that starting talent. Like, he's got that starting talent, but he ain't on the same level as Alexander is. But they're both starting, so I guess they're saying they fixed that, and that's good. It should be viewed not like if you're starting or not, but like what is your actual, how good are you basically? Let me see what you guys have been saying real quick. Ben Carter says, I literally just want to be able to use more than 3 things at once in a trade. And Ben, finally someone said it. Do we not see more than just three things in a damn trade? And if they're talking about they want to make trade more realistic, then why are we limited to just three things? Thank you, Ben. Thank you for pointing that out. That was something I had a note on, and I hadn't mentioned it because I'm trying to see if we can't break. What could we? If Miami can somehow get Russell Wilson, we know it's pretty broke. But we do see the difference. We do see the difference in pick 18, which is still in the red, to Seattle. Seattle valuing that second overall pick. Look at that. Which earlier I thought it was in the green. Wasn't it in the green? That's weird. That is weird. Let's try that again. Was this not in the green earlier, or am I tripping? Maybe it wasn't. Cameron says they're too damn lazy to switch up the menu. Yeah, so maybe I was tripping. Cameron says, yeah, it should be like 6 different slots, but it's been the same trade menu since Madden 25, and it has. And it's frustrating. Honestly, if we're talking about what's holding them back, this is a part of it. The fact that you're only holding, like, you're limiting yourself to 3 things at a time. You know what I mean? That's something that's really holding them back, in my opinion. Let's just see if we can't get anything to go through here. It does look like it's a little harder here. It kind of sucks that I picked Miami because we don't really have that much. Zay, quit spamming, man, or I'm gonna have to mute you. This isn't a franchise mode. I will mute you if you keep spamming. Let's try. Let's see, 28. Yeah, Riley, I agree with you, Riley. That's nothing like too crazy there. Guys, list something you guys want to see. What do you guys want to see? A crazy trade. Let's try to get something crazy. See if we can't get something. What would be the line here? Like, wow, there's no way that, like, okay, they did not fix this. Let's try and think of something we can get. Or maybe not Russell Wilson. Clearly, it's not really working here. I mean, this is actually a pretty good. Not that they would need. I'm trying to offer them things that they don't even need. Mahomes. If you could trade for Mahomes, that literally means this fucking game is broken because he just signed that massive 7-year contract. I like that. Let's see. I may not be able to do it with Miami though because we don't have that much to go for. So I might have to switch real quick. Trade a 3rd and a 4th for Quentin Nelson. Let's just see here. I mean, let's offer him everything we got. Okay, look. The fact that that's close doesn't make sense. I get you're getting 2 firsts, but it's still not enough because Russell Wilson in real life right now is, in my opinion, the value to get him is 3 first rounders. And like Pat McAfee says, if you guys listen to Pat McAfee, there's so many first round draft picks that don't make it, that aren't worth it. This is unrealistic. Let's see if we can't give him one more. Do we have one more first for later? Our 2022 pick. That's 3 first rounders. 2 in this year, 1 in next year, and we only lose 2 years of first round draft picks. Because the following year after, in 2023, we'll have it again. And we get our franchise quarterback. And there you go. Oh, but that's the only reason, though. This trade would cause the Chiefs to exceed the league's salary cap. That's the only reason, though. That's the only reason. So this isn't good. That would have got accepted. That right there would have got accepted. Kramer says there is no way they wouldn't take 5 first for Mahomes. They accepted it. So you see it here first. Now it's not going to get accepted because it would put them over. But my point is they accepted it. They would have taken 3 first rounders, 2, not even. Listen, guys, it's not even 3 years of first rounds. It's only 2 years of first round picks. It's 2 in this year, and then 1 for the next GOAT. We all know what this guy is doing. Okay, that is not going to happen. Riley says, I think the update is a W. No, it's not. No, the fuck it's not. This is not a W. This is something we should have already had. This is something they owe us. This is not a W. We can't stop here. It's still hashtag NFL drop EA. If you say this is a W, then they're gonna stop giving you stuff. If you are content with this one little page, and it took them fucking this long to get this, then damn, man, this is why the world is soft. If you're okay with this, that's pathetic. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, Riley, or to anyone who. I'm happy. I do like this, and I'm so thankful that it's here finally. But I ain't happy. This ain't no W. Heck nah. There's still plenty to come. There's still plenty that needs to be done. This is not no damn W. Hell nah. It took them 8 months to add a page of league history, says Cameron. I agree. You kidding me, dog? This ain't no W. This ain't no damn W. This is the biggest L I've ever seen. No, we need more. Riley says, I'm not content, but compared to Madden 20, we're going in the right. Dude, what are you doing, Riley? Madden's history goes farther than Madden 20. Go back to Madden 08. You're probably too young. Go back to Madden 08. See what they had in there. We still aren't even back to 2008, Riley. This is not a W, dog. They had way more than this in Madden 08. You don't compare it to Madden 20. What are you talking about? You compare it to the older Maddens. Also better than nothing, which is what they were gonna do. Riley, you don't understand, man. Clearly. It's like arguing to a brick wall. If you're sitting here comparing, yeah, but it's better than Madden 20. Well, then you're part of the problem, my friend. I'm not here to make, you know what I mean? Like I said, dude, you can't compare it to, you compare it to what, okay, look. You compare yourself to the best you've ever been, not to the following season. Same with, like, athletes. You're always going to be compared to your best season. Can you get back to that, or can you be better than that, to your peak, your highest point? Madden has been better. Madden used to make fantastic franchises, and you don't compare them to their last season because they've been dog shit for years. You compare them to what have they done? What was their peak? This is not even close to their peak. They can do it. They choose not to. They choose not to. So if you're going to be content with this, then I'm happy for you. If this is enough for you, I'm glad. But for a lot of us, it's not. For a lot of us who are older, who have played the older Maddens on the PS2, we've seen what they can do, and they decide not to do that. So we're not going to be happy with a fucking page that took 8 months to make. Like I said, I love it. You can go back, rewind the stream. I said I like this. I do like it. It's nice. Come on. Nah. Like I said, it's nice. That's all it is. It's nothing fucking special. It's nothing great. Okay? Now, let's try one more thing here. We're gonna switch teams, and let's try a crazy trade. Something that wouldn't make sense. Let's Riley, not even the update is a W, and I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not even gonna comment anymore. Not even the update is a W. It took 8 months for that, dude. This is a multi-million dollar company, dude. You just don't, like I said. It's not even worth arguing about at this point. I'm not gonna argue with brick wall, man. Create a new character. Let's go ahead. Create a new character. Let's try another crazy trade. Then we're gonna see what the trade logic is here. Oh my God, SpongeBob uniforms. Cameron says my first Madden was Madden 13. So going back and playing 08, 2K5, Madden 06. They're miles ahead of Madden 21. And like I said, you can't compare those games with their graphics. Like, you got to see, okay, in their core, what did they have? And they were way ahead of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were ahead of this in their core. Obviously, the graphics has improved, okay? No shit. But they only went downhill with their actual AI. And it's sad because you're letting all of this new technology just go to waste. All right, who do we want to... Let's get a little bit of talent on our team, I guess. Or no. Let's... What team do I want to use here? Riley says, trade logic is a blessing from EA. It's people like that, dude. I mean, from now on, I'm going to call them the Rileys. It's those Rileys that just continue, like, it's EA. EA loves their Rileys. That's what it is. They're just happy with dog shit. You know what I mean? Like, EA gets a paper bag, they shit in the bag, and then they write with Sharpie on it, trade logic, and then they hand it to the Rileys, and the Rileys open it up and they smash their face in it. Like, oh, I love it. Oh yeah, this is great. They're just rubbing their face in the dog shit that EA hands them. Nerd Boy says, let's go to the Colts. All right, let's check the Colts out here. Let's see what we can't do with the Colts. Good old Rileys. Hey, you gotta love them, man. You gotta have them.
Start your season with recommend.
Yeah, Cameron, that's my point. The trade logic isn't even fixed, but because EA said, hey, trade logic is updated, and like I said, it's like them shitting in a bag, handing it to the Rileys, and the Rileys just wiping their face in it and saying, oh, this is a W! This is a W! This is a blessing! Thank you, EA! It's like, dude. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Riley, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna stop going. I just want you guys to know, like, I'm gonna be myself, and even though I'm roasting you, or you guys roast me, like, that's how I work here on the channel. At the end of the day, it's nothing personal. All right, I appreciate you coming into the stream and voicing your opinion. Like, if you think this is a W, like, I'm not think it's a W, man. You're allowed to think what you want. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to change that. I'm just gonna voice mine as well. You know what I mean? But like, I do appreciate. Don't take it personal, man. I'm not trying to sit here and roast you. I got what you're saying, Riley. You're surprised that EA even did this. That's all you're saying, and I agree with you. I am surprised too. I will admit I am surprised that. But I mean, they had no choice if you think about it. Nerdboy just says LOL. I mean, they had no choice though, Riley. You gotta understand this. The world put them in a corner. You don't realize what we've done, what this franchise community has done. We got something trending on Twitter about a fucking NFL football game. Do you know how many? When you look at the total number of people who, like, that's something major. We've put them in a corner. They had no choice but to do this. It literally took all of that for this. That's what you don't understand. They didn't do it because they wanted to. They did it because they were forced to. And it's not even enough. It's like someone owes you money and you literally have a gun pointed to their head and say, hey, give me my money that you owe me, and they give you $1 when they owe you $500, and then they think that's going to work. You know what I mean? It's not enough. And the fact that they were forced to do it makes it even worse. You know what I mean? Jacob Eason. Okay. 64 overall. Let's see what we can't get here. Let's try and make a crazy trade. Well, let's try one more. Could we get Joe Burrow? That'd be dope. 24 years old. Exactly. Like what Cameron just said. The NFL would have taken notice. Exactly. But now they've covered their butts. They can go to the NFL and be like, hey, we heard the community. We're upgrading. They're going to be happy with us. And then the NFL's like, oh, okay. Because the NFL's got way more to worry about. Way more to worry about. So if they're going to take EA's, they're going to be like, okay, EA, you're going to upgrade it. All right. Yeah, thank you. People are getting heated. Fix this. And so EA is gonna say, yeah, we added a league history page. They'll be good for like the next 10 years, because the Rileys are, the Rileys are happy. The Rileys they love it. Hey NFL, this is EA to NFL. Hey NFL, yo, in a bag. We gave it to the Rileys and we told them it was an upgraded trade logic, bro. They're gonna be good. They're gonna be set for the next 25 years, bro. We're good. And then NFL's gonna be like, all right, cool. And then I mean, like, it's just, man. Can we get rid of this rookie wide receiver and a draft pick for that Joe Burrow though? Nope. What do they need? They need a left outside linebacker, huh? Let's see here. Okay, they view that red. That's good. Damn, I wish we had more outside linebackers here. Cameron, I promise you the NFL doesn't care. They make so much more money elsewhere. I promise you they don't care. They would have done responded at this point. Now, they may not give him the next contract, but they're not going to do anything about it until then. So we're stuck with EA for a little while longer. You know what I mean? So maybe one day. Let's see. Okay, what would be weird here? Okay, let's see how they value Jay Taylor. Because don't the Bengals have a running back? That's really good. 90, but they could use a second though. I guess that makes sense. I guess wide receiver is kind of a deep position though. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Cameron. If that's true, if they just signed a new contract with EA during the middle of it, that just like, if you seriously think a business like the NFL that makes billions cares about a little gaming company, or not a little gaming company, but a gaming company. This is a little project for EA. You guys gotta also realize that, dude. Madden's on the bottom of their fucking list. Like, it's to a select group, football fans. It's not to everybody. So they're not gonna put this game up higher. And then NFL doesn't care. They don't. If you think they care, come on. They showed in 2005 they didn't care. So what makes you think they're gonna care now? This is nothing to them. This is not a lot of money. You guys you gotta realize, like, it's not a lot. All right, let's try a different team here. Honestly, I mean, like, just the fact that you can get like quarterbacks, like I showed I could get Patrick Mahomes, obviously proves that it's kind of broken. You know what I mean? That's nice. I will say they do value the picks differently. If it's a top 10 or it's a lot higher than anything else. It seems like after round 1, pick 11 and on, the value goes down. It seems like it really is like that top. It could even be top 5 if we're being serious. Because we had a top 2 for Miami. That's how we were able. But either way, I mean, that wouldn't work with getting Patrick Mahomes. Let's see if we can't get Tyreek here. Let's see if we can't get Tyreek Hill. 27, 99 overall. What would you guys need? What would you want? Left end. Could you imagine? Wow, they view him as a yellow. Middle linebacker, Anthony Walker Jr. Okay, I mean seems just tad bit improved. But that's actually a good, well, kind of good. Let's do a third. No, they're not budging on Tyreek. Well, but they'll budge on Patrick Mahomes though. Try the Golf and Stafford trade. Yeah. What was all in that trade? Like, what were the draft picks? Because I forget. Or let's see if we can't get somebody to take let's see if okay, we've done trying to get players. Let's see how hard it is to get their picks. Like, okay, I want to, because this is what you can do. This is how I used to play the system. Just load up on fucking draft picks. How let's do it like that. First, let's do it like that. This is the biggest thing. How hard is it to get first round draft picks? Let's find out. And this is a top 10, so this should be hard. I'm willing to give up my, let's see. They need a free safety. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we got 2. Which one's more valuable, I wonder? 83.25 or 81.23? Shit, maybe this. Nope. Let's do this. He is red. He's green. They want Hooker. Is Hooker worth a first round draft pick, top 10 though? What's his dev trade, I wonder? Let's do, oh, wait, we can view his player card here. So he's only a star. What do you guys think about that? Would that be real? Like, would that be worth it? Tell me what you guys. Who do you think would win in this draft right here, or in this trade? Do the Colts win by getting the first round pick, or do the Lions by getting Hooker? And let's take a look at who their free safety is. Yeah, Hardman. I mean, they do need it. No, he is sorry. Yeah, he's sorry. He's 25. He's 83. I mean, I don't know. That's not realistic in my opinion. Okay, good. I agreed. I agree. I 100% agree, and they didn't take it. So that's good. That's good. Okay. Okay, EA. Let's see. All right. Nerd Boy says, as a Colts fan, that's a steal for the Colts. Okay, and they didn't take it. I just wanted to see if I wasn't tripping. I agree. I agree with you guys there. Let's see what. Okay, how do they view Anthony Walker? Uh-oh. Well, I just come across my first glitch, I think. Well, there's the first glitch. I can't pick anybody. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm hitting it. It's not letting me select anybody, so we're gonna back out. I've upset it. Let's try this again. No, I still can't select anybody. What the fluff? So I can select on their side. Why can't? Alright, that's weird. Let me back out completely. And go back to Trade Center. Oh wow, the Bengals have Eason as. Let's see what we can't get from them. Ooh. This is a strategy you can do. I used to always do. Since Easton isn't going to start, you can just basically move up in your picks easy. Like that, bam. So now we have a third. We got rid of Eason and a fifth to move up 2 rounds to get a third. Let's just see how much I can load up on fucking... So we have first, second, third, fourth, sixth, seventh. Let's get rid of our 6th and our 7th for maybe a 4th. See if that works. Or 7th and a 6th for... Let's try to get a 4th. They don't even have a 4th. It almost works. Let's find one that's farther in. Like the Chargers here. That's in the orange. Oh, I bet we could get this. Let's see. If we can't get this one, then we can't get it. Okay. Let's do... We'd have to get a 5th. So a 6th and a 7th for a 5th. Okay, that's improved. You used to be able to go up like 2 rounds. Like you could give the 7th and a 6th for like... Sometimes, if you could find like the 32nd pick, you could sometimes go to the 3rd round. Which is ridiculous. But it looks like the 5th round, let's see if that works. Close. So you can't just trade picks so easily anymore. It seems like, anyways. Which I am a fan of. That's close. But no cigar. Let's try with the Chiefs here. Can we get their 5th? Nope. And they have the 32nd pick. So you can't even do that really. 6th and a 7th for a 5th. Cameron says Madden should use the draft pick value chart when assessing trade logic when trading picks. Yeah. And I understand it's a little harder, I guess, for this because you gotta this also depends on how much talent is in the draft. Like if there's a lot of talent in the draft, then maybe you wouldn't see this as much. And then there's some years where there ain't that much talent in the draft, and there's certain positions that only have a few guys, and so you want to trade up, and it makes that draft pick more valuable this year because there's only this one guy that everybody wants. So hey, who wants it? I don't need him. You better give me a lot for it. You know what I mean? So it's strange. Let's okay. We're gonna test the draft logic. We're gonna switch from the Colts. The Colts have a 55 overall quarterback. We're going to see if they decide to go for a quarterback that they desperately need. They have pick number 26. Let's see if they go for a quarterback here. And let's see if we can't trade up for him. We'll even set up the Colts for a realistic. Let's trade up. Let's try and trade up for an earlier draft pick in the 1st round to try and let them get a quarterback. Maybe go for 8. Like number 1 overall pick is worth like 3,000 points, and the 32nd is worth. Yeah, I agree, man. There should definitely be something. Let's offer them to move up our 1st and 2nd for their 1st. That's a damn. I would take that if I was the Broncos. I guess they need a quarterback though. Oh, they almost took it. See, then you just have to give up way too much. You know what I mean? To get this stuff to go through. That's a 6th and a 2nd. It's not like I'm playing this franchise, so whatever. I don't care. I just want the Colts to have a early draft pick. I'm not trying to make a good deal. I'm just trying to make this deal go through. Still not going through. Wow. Let's just try 2/3. Why not? Like, are you kidding? Like, what? Guys, would you not take that? I mean, unless you're really eyeballing somebody, I would take that. Are you fucking dude? What the hell, dude? The Broncos are smoking crack right now, dog. Would you not take that deal? You're still picking first round. You just go all the way back to 26. You get a second and a third added to your thing. Wow. And there's nothing else I can offer them. They wouldn't. They're not gonna take it. You know what I mean? All right, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna let the CPU draft. We're going to study this thing and see. I want to make sure the Colts don't draft or get a quarterback in free agency, and then we're going to see if the draft is actually.
Combine stats such as the 40-yard dash are now available in scouting.
It's actually improved. Chris said, I wouldn't take it if I was looking for a quarterback. True. And I guess it shows, but don't they have Drew Lock? I guess he's not all that, Chris, huh? Because, I mean, I was looking at the Broncos like, I mean, they got a young quarterback. It seems like Denver loves that guy. But maybe he's not. Yeah, he's normal dev. I thought he was a little better than that. I guess that makes sense. Lock is 70. Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, if that's the case, then ups to EA. Because if the Broncos are eyeing a quarterback, then they're like, hey, yeah, you're not, you know, it's gonna take a lot because we want that next guy. I guess Drew Lock isn't all that. Maybe we should have done it with a team that has a better quarterback there. All right, cameraman, I appreciate you stopping by. We're gonna go ahead and check out this. We're gonna go ahead and check out. Let me go turn that off real quick. We're gonna check out this draft. Let's see what team. Do teams really go for quarterbacks or positions they need? Let's Everything's manual, right? No, do not fill roster. Yeah, Krish, they did add the awards tab. It's a tad bit disappointing, but it's there and it's good. It's right here. So league history. This is what it looks like. You can go back to this page whenever. I was kind of hoping that they would do a 2K thing. I don't know if you play 2K, where it's all like the years are all on one page and you can just see the list going, up or whatever. But unfortunately, like, you're going to have to hold R2 and you're going to have to go to each individual page. And it doesn't hold any history, prior to your franchise. So it just holds those. If you were to take it 25 years, it'll hold that 25 years of season recap. And at least we have something. You know what I mean? At least we have something. But it's a little disappointing. You said, Chris says, I play 2K and I think this is cleaner. We'll see how you feel about that after a while. I like 2K's big page where you can scroll down and just see everything on that page. This is gonna get a little sloppy when you have to cycle through pages. You can't compare anything really. But maybe with time we'll see. I don't know. I like it. I just I definitely like it. But I also didn't have anything to compare it to prior to, you know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's definitely a plus from nothing. But I would have rathered it look just a tad bit different. I think I like 2K's a little better. Let's go ahead and advance to the draft. Do you know what they say, man? Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, and they usually stink. All right, let's see what happened in free agency. So these are all the available players still. Hightower. Nerd Boy said, hey, speaking of awards, why does EA still have separate awards? That's a good fucking question, man. That is a good question. Without a doubt. I agree with you, Nerd Boy. I don't know. In real life, it's not split. And I thought this was a real life simulation. All right, Chris, man. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by. Have a fantastic day, my friend. Have a fantastic day. All right, let's see what happened here. League signings: Marcus Williams to Seattle, Richard Sherman to Washington, Melvin Ingram to Jacksonville, Curtis Samuel to the Jets, Rob to Ravens. A-Money says 2K has the whole history of the NBA, including retired jerseys. Madden is so behind. I stated that earlier. A-Money. I stated that this just proves to me, and it should prove to everyone, how far behind Madden is. Not only can you pull it up on one page and just scroll down, but you don't have, like, you can go back to when the NBA was created and see Boston just dominate. But yeah, you know what I mean? So, yeah, like I said, I don't think this is cleaner. I have to definitely disagree, you know, like, I would rather it be all on one page so I can compare every season to each other. You know, if I wanted to, you know, I don't want to have to scroll and flip through pages to see from 2028 season to 2020 and go back and forth to compare, like, oh, who was the MVP? No, just put it on one screen for me and let me look at it. Kenyon Drake stays in Miami or going back, whatever. Jared Cook. Okay, nothing too weird here, I guess. I don't know. For quarterbacks, Winston to Washington. That happened in my franchise. Dwayne Haskins to LA. Okay. We're going to switch to a team that doesn't need a quarterback, and I want to see, are the Colts going to take a quarterback? Even though they're picking 26th, they would need to take a fucking quarterback. They have a 55 overall quarterback. They would need to take a quarterback, even if it is the 26th pick.
Select the team
and we are going to pick Miami, a team that shouldn't take a quarterback. They got Tua, even though Tua isn't like that high in overall, he is still very young, and that's from what EA is saying. They are considering the age now of
Vikings are now on the clock.
Their player. So, okay, number 1 overall pick. Who should Minnesota take? Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at the roster. Jake says, hey, what changed in the update? Just watch the stream, and you'll see that's what the stream is all about, going over it and stuff. But trade logic, draft logic, and we now have a little tab for history, league history, which is, you know, whatever. They could use a quarterback. I think it'd be believable if they go QB right now. They don't need a running back. See the wide receivers position. They don't even have a left tackle on roster. Yeah, so Jake, we're testing to see if what they really fixed is fixed or not. That's what we're doing here. Plus, I don't have access to my Falcons franchise or Dreams to Rings, so I don't know. I'm just waiting until I have access to that. Here we go. Let's advance. Let's see how smart this fix is.
Dolphins are now on the clock.
So they take right in Antoine Hankins. Was that a good pick? Because, you know, you can, first round, sometimes you can just go true first, best talent in the draft. He's a 75 overall. Let's see, did the Vikings actually do something good here? Please don't tell me it was a left end. Was it a left end that they just drafted? They have Daniel Hunter. Now, right end, I guess he could play right end. Oh, he was a right end. Okay, he was a right end. But is that really what you need, though? Is that really your worst? Like, is that really where you go? Guys, come on. Please tell me I'm not tripping. Is that where Minnesota really needed to go with their first overall pick? They got a 25-year-old, 74 overall. They got a guy coming off his rookie year at 71. You got young talent there. I mean, he's a star dev. He's normal. But, I mean, it's like, come on. There's got to be somewhere else you could have went. Like, Even possible quarterback. You got 33-year-old Kirk Cousins at 76. I don't know. I wouldn't have went there. But hey, I guess it could have been worse. So, who does Miami take?
The Eagles.
Right outside linebacker, Kaplan.
The Buccaneers.
Left outside linebacker, Andrew Woodbury.
The Jets are now on the clock.
Sean Johnson. All right, Jets. Do they need a quarterback? Sam Darnold? I don't know.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
Jaguars.
Cardinals are now
Jamal Nash. A 78 overall cornerback. Let's go back to, I don't know if you guys, I just want to point this out. This is something I've seen where I was assuming they would have went. Minnesota has the #1 overall draft pick, and they need a cornerback. Kind of. I mean, that right there, if they would have drafted Jamal Nash, I think was his name, he's your #1. Right off the rip, your #1. What about the Jaguars? Is that a good pick for the Jags? If drafting logic is oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh EA. What a joke. Alright, let's see here. Was this a good pick? I mean, there's a lot of holes. It don't make sense to me, man. You got C.J. Henderson, superstar dev. 22, 80 overall. What are you doing drafting a cornerback? I mean, you got old safeties. You can use a left outside linebacker. Use a DT. Any fucking, well, not any spot, but you could use any tackle. Left guard. Could possibly even use I mean, if you really wanted to, you could use a wide receiver, but those could go a little later in the draft. And you really need a fucking quarterback. Oh, it's not fair. It feels the same. It feels the same as far as this goes. This definitely hasn't been improved.
The Broncos are now on the clock.
And there's another cornerback that Minnesota could have took.
The Steelers are now on the clock.
Pittsburgh.
The Lions are now on the clock.
Dakota Nix. Wow, this was a deep CB class. I need this in my Falcons franchise.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
Jarrell Truman. Like, does this seem any different to you guys? Let me know, because they don't feel different to me.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Warren Sullivan.
The 49ers are now on the clock. The Bengals are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock.
It just doesn't feel any different. It feels the same. Let's advance the next pick. I want to see where does the Colts go. Or did we sim past them already? No, we haven't done them yet.
The Jets are now on the clock. The Giants are now on the clock. The Chargers are now on the clock. The Bears are now on the clock.
The Bears go quarterback. There's the first quarterback. He goes 25th. Danny Barnhart. The Bears, I don't think they have a quarterback, so I think that makes sense. Lord, I hope it makes sense. Let's see. Yeah, okay. That's good. That's a good pick. You need he's a day one starter quarterback. I like it. That's good. Now the Colts. Only one quarterback. Let me just note this. Though they're picking 26, only one quarterback has went. Okay, there's got to be somebody. I know for a fucking fact there's got to be somebody that they could draft that's a quarterback that would start and be better than Tommy Stevens, who is a 55 overall, 24 years old. If the Colts wouldn't go quarterback here, you can just tell that they're not analyzing their roster. The CPU teams don't really analyze their roster that well. Let's see. I'm going to let this one slow tick. This right here, to me, is going to, like, make or break. Like, this is the deciding factor right here. Is it improved or not? Just a slight bit. Got to go quarterback here. You have a high schooler talent playing at quarterback right now in the pros.
Browns are now on the clock.
And they went quarterback. That's good. I like that. Nick Shaughnessy. 73 overall. He would start. Okay. So they went quarterback. They had a 55 overall. That makes sense.
Packers are now on the clock.
I think there's certain positions that maybe didn't make sense, like Minnesota taking, not taking secondary when there was a lot of talent in secondary or for that certain position. Maybe that's why they didn't take it, because there was so much. Maybe they thought they would fall. You know what I mean? Maybe that's the case. I don't know.
The Saints are now on the clock.
But
the Chiefs are now on the clock.
all right, let's see what the Chiefs do here with their first pick.
The Vikings.
They go
are
free
now on the
safety.
clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock.
That makes sense. Minnesota has nothing but veterans at safety. That makes sense. Okay, there's a little bit, maybe there's just a tad bit of improvement. I don't know. I mean, it's not a good overall, but at least they're taking their shot at what they need. You know what I mean? They have, I think it's like a 33-year-old free safety or whatever. They take a shot with their second pick. They went D-line first. Then they go safety. Obviously, they're missing with Mike Bonds, but at least they took their shot. You know what I mean?
The Eagles are now on the clock.
Now wait, didn't Miami go outside? All right, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's quick advance and let's just take a look at what each team did. All right, let's see here. Let's see what positions each team went for. So, Dolphins went outside linebackers, secondary, running back, strong safety, running back again. Outside linebacker, okay. Linebackers, quarterback, David Benedict. Nothing too much is sticking out here. Madison Bean. What a fucking name, dude. Oh, man. Poor guy. Julian Rogers. Damn, that's a good pick. So, I'm assuming, Matt Ryan's getting older. They use the third-round pick to address that, and maybe not the smartest pick there. Do the Falcons need a running back? I don't know. So the Jaguars never went for a quarterback ever, even though they need one. They didn't go for one. Jets decide Sam Darnold, I guess, is their guy, which I guess that could make sense. I mean, he has potential. Packers don't go. No linebacker, wide receivers. The Rams only picked 4. Huh. Okay. Nothing too bad sticking out here. And we did see the team that needed the quarterback the most did go for their quarterback no matter what, because there was the number 1 overall quarterback that went off the board. Houston. Well, Deshaun Watson's still there, I think, in this universe, obviously. Okay. Minnesota did address quarterback in the 3rd round. Why would they go running? Nah, you could always use more than just one running back. I can't say that. Wide receivers. I guess at this point you're just trying to get the best talent available, so that doesn't. Even though like Minnesota stacked at wide receiver, why not? That makes sense, I guess. What about, has any of this changed? An 80 overall grade. That's actually, I think, the first time I've seen something go over 79, so that's pretty cool. Okay. I mean, I guess it's not bad. We're gonna advance one more time just to see the league history page and compare, like, see what it looks like after you've played multiple seasons. Let's I think that's it though, man. That's it. You know what I mean? No line from Minnesota. Shake my head. Wait, did they not draft it one single O-line? Let's check their O-line out. Let's see what Minnesota's. Yeah, you guys, let me know if there's something you've seen, because there's more eyes are better. You know what I mean? There may be stuff I missed. Let's check that out. If they didn't draft O-line at all, that's a problem. But yeah, look at that. Holy shit. I'm so glad you pointed that. Well, no, they went center. Tony Springs. They went for a position that is their highest O-line right there. Yeah. Oh, Lord, dude. Well, no, okay, Brian O'Neill is there. He's pretty high as well. 80 over. But my point is, yeah, their center is tied for their highest overall, and that's where they go. Are you kidding me? Your left tackle you're not panicking right now to try and get a better talent at your left tackle position? That is pretty, instead they stack on right ends. They took 2 right ends after nailing with their first pick, Antoine Hankins. Why not? Let's draft Monk as well. Even though we just hit a fucking banger with Hankins, which he's only normal dev, but yeah. There's still issues, man. But hopefully by Madden 22 they'll have made this better. But yeah, that O-line not getting addressed is pretty sad. How about, fuck it, let's just do Sim 10 years so we can actually see. And it should go by pretty quickly for the PS5, hopefully. I want to see here. I'm going to read this real quick, see if there's anything else that I missed to go over. Pretty sure this is it, though, guys. Not too bad. They did say made dev traits a full factor in the player's value calculation rather than a modifier for a boost. Okay, so the dev trait actually goes into factor a lot more now in your trade. So maybe that's... Now wait a second though. Because we were able to trade, I think it was what, 3 first rounders for Mahomes? And he's 99 overall and Superstar X Factor. So, I mean, I don't know. It says here that players that have dev traits, that are pretty high are valued even higher. But, yeah. Based on whether your team runs 3-4 or 4-3 or 3-4, certain defense positions will be valued differently. Like a 4-3 team needing a second starting DT, or a third 3-4 needing a second starting middle linebacker. Similar. The value a 3-4 outside linebacker and a 4-3 DE share a edge rusher on their defensive fronts. Warrants difference in value teams now considered differently. So basically, it's just saying, depending on the scheme that the team is running, is going to determine how they value that position, whether it be 2 DTs or 2 middle linebackers. So teams are actually going to realize like CPU teams are supposed to actually realize what scheme their team runs. And I guess that's, I don't know. I have yet to see that. We'll see though. Draft picks. Yeah, I already went over that. They're supposed to value their draft picks better. But I haven't seen that yet. Maybe it's a little bit better, I don't know. player value modifiers, retuned value increase modifiers for players in their first year of their contract and players who are rookies. Wait, what does that mean? Added logic to no longer apply bonus first year of contract value to players who are only signed to 1-year contracts. Previously, all players on 1-year contracts were receiving a value bonus that was only intended for players on long-term contracts. Oh, wow, they finally got that. Age value tuning. Every player position received a new customized age value curve that keeps players' value authentically updated as players get older in franchise. As players age, the more the age impacts their value on the market. So that statement there is just stating that a running back is going to age more rapidly than a quarterback. It's not just one set age for everybody in the league. So a kicker isn't going to start regressing when he hits 32, but a running back probably should, right? For the average. Wow. That's been needed for a long time. Not every position ages the same. So hopefully that's not broken. Hopefully that works. And we can actually see like Julio Jones play a little longer than retiring at 33 like he does in this year's game. So basically age regression is different for each position. This allows us to replicate the impact of trade value declining for aging veteran players and provide CPU teams a way to devalue these players at scale. Each position is tuned differently. Okay. That's pretty dope. What are you guys thinking, man? Lexa says EA still gotta go. EA still gotta go. We need another NFL game. Man, I was just in here saying yeah, man, I agree with you. I'll just leave it there. But I was talking to Riley, the old Rileys, man. That they love EA. No, I'm just kidding. Some people are gonna like this game because they just don't know. But we do. We need competition. We need another company to make a game, another NFL game, because when there's competition, you play your best. When you don't have a challenge in life, you're not gonna. Why would you try to do your best? You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get comfortable. And EA is comfortable. We need challenge. We need competition. That's when we get good games. That's when we get the best out of everybody. EA could make a damn good NFL football game. But why do they have to? There ain't no competition. And like I said, this update ain't no W. It's still hashtag EA or NFL drop EA. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Until they bring us more. Like Madden 22 better blow me out of the water, man. Or I'm going to be disappointed. Which I plan on being disappointed, but yeah, whatever. QB specified value improvements. So there's been some changes to quarterback. They added a new premium value modifier to raise quarterback value compared to same skill position. This allows quarterbacks to receive similar compensation as in real life, while also reflective of our rating scales. I'm not too sure what that means. What does that mean? Oh, okay. For example, an 86 overall quarterback is a franchise level talent. We wanted to make sure that trading away or trading for a player at that level is recognized for being a more valuable and rare commodity than possibly a 90 to 93 at other positions. All positions have a high age value percentage for players in their early 20s, but just like in real life, quarterbacks are generally more valuable than players of equally skilled at other positions at any age. Yeah, like Tom Brady is still one of the most valuable players. That's why he just won a ring, even though he's in his 40s. Rather than like Ezekiel Elliott, who's really young, and he's just as like he's so very talented or whatever, but they're still okay. I get it. But does it work though? Because we just traded for Patrick Mahomes, and we were the Miami Dolphins. We gave up 3 first-round picks for Patrick Mahomes. I'm gonna state that again, for Patrick Mahomes. So is it really what you're saying it is? Like, it sounds good what you're saying, but it's not true at this point. You know what I mean? So besides that, that's the last thing to read to you guys on the page. So we're gonna go ahead. I think I'm gonna stop it here. It is taking a pretty good bit, and we're gonna take a look at the page. We have a few seasons played, right? So it'll be enough to just see what we're looking here. But that's it. That's the update. I just read the whole freaking update page to you guys. So let's go check out for you guys that may have missed it. Oh, that's what happens when you put everything on manual. My bad, Miami. I just fluffed my. I was about to roast EA, but I actually forgot to put everything on auto. So that's why they have a shit team right now. Oh wow, but hey, even then they still drafted a quarterback, Billy Watkins. Hey, take that number off. You don't deserve to wear it. All right. Anyways, let me stop. Let's go over. Here it is, guys. League history. So yeah. So it's showing us what happened last year. So we have 4 years to compare. So the Chiefs made it again. 37-34 over Russell. You could take a look at 2022. The Bills. They finally won their Super Bowl. Okay. Wait, how many? The Chiefs have 4 Super Bowls? Okay. Bills, Eagles, the Seattle Seahawks, and Bengals. See, I just wish this was all so I could see it. You know what I mean? Like, but the Chiefs seem to be going a lot. Seattle has went twice, I think. Yeah. But see, this is what this causes right here. Now you think it's just bad like this 4 years. Wait till you get like right now. I'm already into like my 4th year for my franchise. Wait till I get to like 15. Like I want to see like I don't know. It's just I gotta keep flipping through, and I do like it though. I mean, at least we have it. You know what I mean? But it does suck that you gotta keep flipping through. But yeah, so Chiefs win their total of 4th championship, but for this franchise, they won their 3rd. So they beat Seattle, then they repeat. Or wait, no, my bad. They beat Dallas. Then they beat KC, so they went twice, and then won twice. Seahawks get a win, then the Bills get a win. In the Super Bowl, Seattle makes it back, and so does KC. They face off against each other, and KC wins. For NFL MVPs, Patrick Mahomes, Matt Ryan wins it. Oh, I will say this. I like that. Guys, there is a big thing I like about this page. I don't know if you guys have noticed it. This is a plus. This is the biggest thing I will say. And it shows the team that they were with at that time. That's pretty dope. That's something that you can see EA let fall through the cracks. But that's something they didn't let fall through the cracks. I like that. So like you take a guy like like Josh Allen. Let's say he, in 2032 he's not with the Bills anymore. You can still go back and you can see that Josh Allen won the MVP when he was with the Bills. I like that. The man with no name says I like that. Yeah, that's cool. Like I want that. I want to remember like Josh Allen was with the Bills when he won MVP, and he hasn't won the MVP since he's been with his new team. Stuff like that. Like that's cool. Or you know what I mean? Like look right there. Like Doug Peterson won Coach of the Year with the Seattle Seahawks. You know what I mean? Tuna says, what is the update about? Please tell me. Well, I've streamed this whole thing. It will be a video after I end the stream. So if you want to watch exactly what it is, you can just rewatch the stream. But to sum it up, we have league history, which is this page right here for your franchise. And they said that they have upgraded the trade AI logic and the drafting CPU logic. Through this whole stream, I tested it. I tested trading. I tested the draft to see has it been improved. And I've also simmed 4 years to show you guys what this new little thing is called League History. As you can see right here, if you go over to League History, you can click it and it'll keep your season recap for every season in your franchise up to your 25 years. So it's not too bad. Not too bad. But if you want to see in detail what it, is it really improved or is it really, you can rewatch the video after the stream. But yeah, Russell Wilson. Let's see, is there anybody? You can even see Rookie of the Years and where they got it. As far as that goes, like I said, just watch it after the stream's over because I'm about to end the stream here. I'm not going to go over it twice, Tuna. But to sum it up, I mean, there are some positives and there are some negatives. But like I said, you want to see it firsthand, just rewatch it. But yeah, it I don't know. It's iffy. It's not enough. I'll put it like that. To be straight up honest with you, it's not enough. We need more. We need better. We need more. Madden 22 better knock me out of the water, or it'll be another year of me saying, hey, don't buy Madden. You know what I mean? So I'll just leave it there with that. You can say what you want, but it is EA. So not enough, man. Whoa, look at that, man. Quarterback. The first defensive Super Bowl MVP comes from the Chiefs, Alexander Bush. You see, it's cool. And you want to know another thing I will say I like? I do like that they show, how many times the Seahawks have won the NFC Championship or KC has won the NFC Championship. You want to know what I want to know, though? Listen to this. We've played 4 seasons, right? 2022 to 2023. If Madden is keeping the history of the Dallas Cowboys, take a look. It says 9-time NFC champions. They're keeping the stats, but they're not showing us. If you've got the engine that's showing that's keeping the tracks, why not show us? They're keeping count of how many times Kansas City has won the Super Bowl. Because if you guys go all the way back in time, the first ever Super Bowl that was played was the Packers versus KC, and the Packers won. I mean, excuse me, you wait. Did the Packers win? Or did KC win? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Packers won. That's why it's called the Lombardi. So anyways, my point is, they're keeping these stats here, okay? If you go to the Bills are 5-time AFC champions, but we've only played 4 seasons. So why not show history that's older than 2020 if you're keeping it? Yeah, Packers beat. Do you see what I'm saying, Sky? Though, do you guys see what I'm saying? If they're tracking it, that's like doing the work. You go to work, you do all the work, and you're like, hey, I don't want a paycheck. It's all good. You can it's like you put the work in. They're tracking how many each team out of the 32 teams have NFC championships or AFC champions or Super Bowls. Why not just show us, man? Like, the Seahawks have 5 NFC champions. Why not show us? It's there. It's there. You want to know another thing that has, and I'm going to end it with this, that has kind of disappointed me with this update. And I'm going to leave it here. Yes, Chris, this will be up right after the stream ends. You guys can literally watch it right after the stream ends. Go to the channel and it should be a video. I'm going to end it off with this, guys. There's one thing that disappoints me about this page. I had somebody come in here and say that, they like this a little better than 2K, and it does look clean. I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to just end it with this here. And let me find an example. There's certain things that Madden tracks really well, right? Let me see, can I find somebody who probably did really good? You know what? Baker Mayfield always plays good. Let's see where he's at. Or maybe even Russell Wilson. Let's see here. He's been kind of playing good. Let's take a look at his awards. Here we go. This is a good example. This game is keeping track of league leader pass ratings. They keep track of league leader passing yards, league leader receiving yards, and it does this right here. So league leader passing rating. He led the league one time so far since we created this in passer rating. Isn't that something important? Like, isn't that something cool to know? And they could, why not put in year blah, 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 that you see right here, drafted 3rd round, pick 12 in 2012. Why not say league leader pass rating one time in year 2018? And then if it's 2, you put a comma and you put 2020. You see what I'm saying? And then why not take that, because you're tracking it, and have another screen, another, category in league history? Isn't that something important? Don't we like to remember who had the most touchdown passes? Like, off the top of my head, I know, okay, the record, remember the year that Peyton Manning had where he threw 50 plus? This is stuff that we want. We are franchise. We are stat heads, man. Franchise. Anyone who loves franchise loves numbers, loves records, loves everything about the league, and that is something big. It is much better doing career sims on 2K. It is. You're right, because they keep stuff like that. Why wouldn't we want that? Not MVPs, but Pro Bowl appearances. That's pretty cool because you got voted in for having an amazing year. Why is that not here? How many times has a player been to the Pro Bowl? Why not? League history isn't just the Super Bowl and the NFC Championships and MVP. There's so much more to the league, man. This is franchise. This is supposed to be a NFL simulation. Don't get me wrong. The Super Bowl and the championship games are the biggest games, but there's so much more to that. And if they're tracking it, all I'm saying is if they're already tracking it, why not just put it in a screen that we can look at? You know what I mean? I want to check out where's he at? Let's check out Justin Herbert. See if he's got anything different real quick. He's played decent. I don't know if it's good enough to... No, he hasn't done anything. One dude that always has success for some reason is Baker Mayfield. Let's check out Josh Allen real quick. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Let's go to awards. So, I mean, yeah, you see it like this. Best quarterback. Most valuable player, so he won an MVP. But best quarterback, see, like, I'm not too sure what that even really means. But, hey, throw it in the league history page. Why do I have to go to each player? You know what I mean? Like, throw it in the league history page so we can see it. So that way when they retire, it's still there. We can remember, wow, Josh Allen really is a Hall of Famer because he was the best quarterback for these many years compared, like, he has the best quarterback award more than any other quarterback. So he deserves to be in a Hall of Fame. Like, he's been in the Pro Bowl 3 times. Like, why? But once he retires, you're going to lose all of this. You know, so put it in the league history page. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Put it in the league history page. Because there is one thing I will state. You want to know one thing I'm not a fan of? I haven't been a fan of it for a long time. It's this right here, the legacy leaderboard. This is not good. We don't want to see. We want this to be reimagined. Because this is basically, okay, after a player retired, they're supposed to go here and you're supposed to be able to compare them to the rest of your universe. But that's just, it's not the case. It's not enough. If you didn't make the Super Bowl or the championship, the only thing they're gonna remember is a category of yearly awards, and that's it. Like, and then you're gonna be based on your legacy score. So it's just flawed. It needs to be upgraded and reimagined. You know what I mean? Like, we want more than just a legacy score. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I can speak for everybody. We want a little more than a legacy score and how many Super Bowls and championships they won. We want more than that, man. We want to know. Wait, I see view player card. Oh, wait, this is because they're still playing in the league, though. Can we look at a guy who's retired? See, no. Why not, man? Why not? I know it's a lot to take, but at least give us more than just those 3 categories. I don't know, man. But you guys let me know what you think about this whole update. This is the final update coming to Madden 21 franchise. Let me know if you like it, if you think this is it, like heck yeah, best Madden, or are you just holding out till Madden 22 and then just waiting for that? You guys can catch the stream and certain parts after. It's going to be a video right after I end the stream on the channel. Make sure to subscribe if you like the content. Hit the like button. And as always, guys, just stay happy. And you already know the drill. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.